Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for some more crazy Minecraft, and yes, I do have a Tesla in my hand, because I managed to lure her into the overworld, and now crazy stuff is about to go, and I'm going to just go nuts in combat. So yeah, let's do this. Got my gapples, I've lost sight of where Baba Yaga is, so it's a little difficult to have a firing solution when she's gone. Thing is, once you get the message, wherever you are, whenever she actually shows up is where she shows up. So, yeah. Oh. Oh, I was sighting her by her pointy hat. Yeah, I said pinty hit. Oops, sorry, wrong game. This is Minecraft, not Final Fantasy IX. Wow, the slowdown. If I see you, I will blast you. Come on. We're engaged in big combat. Oh my gosh. She did the thing. She did the thing. Wow, I finished her off right there. Okay. How much ammo wow, I burned more than a stack of ammo. That was impressive. Of course, so is my insanely powerful hammer, but it's not what dealt the most of the damage that time. Oh no. That was my Tesla. But I burned through so much ammo. Oh my god. I got the yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did not want to have to do that again, because she can actually be really dangerous sometimes. And I did not know if I'd be able to use up my stockpile of ammo, if that would be enough. Oh, dear, I got the trophy. Oh my precious goodness. Yes, thank you. Thank you for this trophy. I did. Whatever. I don't know if there's an enhanced chance of getting a trophy when you fight bosses, but I appreciate the fact I got it regardless. Oh my goodness. That was intense. Ooh. In case you're wondering why I fought her at ground level, it's because she actually can negate most forms of flying and just pull you to the ground, so it would have been useless. I am wondering how well it would have happened if I would have summoned my beholders at a distance and had them fight her long enough. But Tesla works. Tesla works. Oh wait, did I get her form? Did I get her form? Oh, let me, wrong button. Huh? Really? Wait, what? I defeated Baba Yaga. How did she not give me her form? Hello? Baba Yaga? Form, please? I got the trophy, I did not get the morph. How did that happen? Morph mod, sometimes... I mean, you may be cool and all, really useful, but sometimes you confuse me as to when you decide to work and when you don't. Because I totally should have got that. Oh yeah, that's right, we do have bees. And now they're also officially in Minecraft. So, incidental celebration. I'm not seeing Baba Yaga's form. Dude, where's my morph? I mean, wait. Is she a variant of witch? Is that how this works? Nope. It would have had a slide, like a little slide of forms, or kind of like a slideshow of forms where it shows you the variants. But that's apparently not true. So, nope. Okay. Completely deconfirmed. So, well, I got the trophy. That's awesome. I used more than a stack of batteries. Okay, I'm gonna have to well, how did I know these were cheap? What were they before? Oh yeah, that's all stuff I can get in my unlimited reserve, so I'm fine. Thank you, Matter Factory, that I've made for this intense moment. Special note: next time fighting a witchery boss, bring tons of ammo like I just did, because that was absurd. Oh my gosh, my armor. Between her and some of the other things I've been through recently, I probably need to finally retire this set and get out the blind light set, or blind sight set, or I think it's blind light. Is it blind light or blind sight? I'm actually needing to remember this. Blind. It's blind light. Okay, okay. It's blind light. That's the one. That's the one. It's blind light. Oh well, time to get in my briefcase here. Nope, wrong way. My code is 7770. Yeah, excuse me. Okay. So barely any batteries left. But I do got my Tesla. Whew. I did get the statue though. That is an absolute wonder. Because I pretty much was gonna mainly be making one shot at that. Absurdly perfect. Of course I got the hat, which is awesome. Void Protection 5. That would be good on a lot of armor. Because that protects from void damage, so it boosts how much it protects against it. Just going to restore a little bit of soil here. Okay, well since I'm not in Morph, anyhow, I can go home very easily. Or to some approximation thereof. Okay, sundown? Oh, ouch. 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 Forgot where I teleported to with that for a second there. Ouch. Very pain. Much pain. Okay. To be perfectly fair, that was something that kind of had to happen. So this armor is really protective even against that. Oh yeah, I needed it. Well, just when I remembered I should have jumped in the water, the armor took care of the rest. Okay. Wait, that was looking more damage before. Was it just me, or was it more damage before? Maybe it was an optical illusion according to where I was. Oh well, I have no idea why that was looking more damage now and less... and more damage then and less now. I'm confused. It does not look like that should work. It just does not. So here's my collection of mostly vanilla mobs that have some witchery functions in their trophies. Could I put Baba Yaga behind that witch? I need to feng shui my statue. Well, this is my mining area, so I got my silverfish trophies here. Oh, well, she's involved with cave spiders and witches, so maybe I should put her kind of out in front with them, kind of leading the pack. There we go. The thing about the witches and the way this always occupies a block, no matter what it is visually, is I can walk through her hat. Okay. I think she's taller than a regular witch by a little. Yeah, she is. See, this is a good way to look at their scale. Because the trophies always scale them. Like, you could tell that you get a skinnier form of the cave spider than the spider. The zombie is obviously taller. Well, then again, for some weird reason, the Enderman, which is normally much taller, is shorter than... Maybe it's not really to scale. Maybe it's just how much detail it's got on the model. I'm trying to figure out how these always render. I mean, I got the trophy. It's a cool trophy. Awesome trophy. Love the trophy. But now I'm trying to figure out a bit about trophy physics here. Yeah, I think it's more about the detailing of the model. And just how much space the model takes up before it's scaled. Like this guy's model actually includes the giant axe, so hence why it's poking out here. I mean, I can have my nose in this axe. That sounds unbelievably bad. Do not take that the wrong way. But wait, I got to position this right. Let me see if I can. Ah! Oh wait, oh, not quite. Ah! Nope, still not. Okay, I can't do it from the side. That's the problem. I got a splitting headache. Okay, there we go. But you probably saw that one coming because it was just not lining up the way I was envisioning it. Seriously. Okay, now, did I... Okay, I do have the full set here. But, well, I can actually refight the boss in certain ways, so I guess it's not super problematic. Wait, I don't have the full set here. I thought I had the pants in this one. Got another set somewhere? 'Cause I know I got some sets that I transferred. I know I also had one that was in my backpack, which seems to have disappeared. That's a problem. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem if that's where that was. See, that is a little too miscellaneous. I got some other good things. I got some spectral dust. That's a little hard to get a hold of. So, yeah. Tons of presents. I have nice things, but at the same time, I mean, the whole thing about how certain things went down may have disoriented me a bit, but I'm okay. I mean, my Tesla did do most of the work. I whacked it with my hammer. So everything should be fine. And there's not too many other witchery bosses I can actually summon. I mean, there is one very, very special one that I'd like to see if I can find a way to fight the normal way. See, can I get a nice... There we go. Okay. And it's very unique. See, what was that under even? There's something that's special. Witch's Bruise, I think, actually. The thing is, there's also something you can kind of call cauldron casting. Like, well, cauldron rituals. Crafting other rituals. Maybe it's under other rituals. That's not the ones I'm after. Nope. Getting there. Oh, an additional way to use the... Okay. So it says there's some extra ones that require, but that's not what I'm after. Something very special. Bottle or do ritual? No, effect. I think it's the level 12 one. Summon Leonard. Yeah, that's it. I need to give him a... Okay, I'm not going to be able to do this for a while. I need that pentagram, which is rather expensive. I'm still trying to get the metal for that. It's taking some time, as you might imagine. But it'll probably be the only way I'm going to get past 10,000 altar power. So, yeah. Now, summoning Leonard is special, as it calls him a demon from medieval times who can preside over a ritual to allow it to affect targets in other dimensions. When summoned, he is unlikely to want to leave unless defeated. The thing about Leonard is, if you might remember my Crazy Craft 3 series, he's the one that would normally have dropped those urns that I found, but I was finding them because there were certain things that allowed me to just get stuff in unusual ways. Like, sometimes Leonard's urn was it was kind of a extra loot in the special unusual dungeons they had that was based on YouTubers. And also, you could get them sometimes from a Killer Pac-Man. So, there was that. And that's kind of how I came across that. So this thing keeps the page even whenever I put it up completely. That's interesting because that's very useful to know, because I might actually need to get back to that. Oh yeah, it keeps the page completely. That's perfect. Because I'll definitely need to use that for whenever I actually want to summon Leonard. So it looks like I only put in the hat, but it's a level 12. And the thing is, you need to use all sorts of chain of ingredients to increase the level that a brew can contain. And I'm not entirely sure. It says summon Leonard for the effect, but does that mean I'm literally making a potion that summons Leonard? Or does that mean he'll appear out of the cauldron? Because this is one thing I've never actually done before. But in case you don't remember exactly what it looks like, the thing that I'd be after is my boss loot. Well, it was these things. Leonard's urns. Thing is, I can do some really cool things with it. And they come in different power levels depending on the number of gems you have. Well, it's not so much power levels, but different capacities. Like one without a gem gives you one with a gem gives you an additional slot, and so on, until you get up to 3, which gives you 4 different slots. Now, how you actually work these is once you have one, you click with it, and it'll give you those slots, and you place a brew in it that you've made. A custom witchery brew, might I add. It's not like you use regular potions this way. And then, by using very particular wand spells from your Mystic Branch, you can cast the brew as if it were a spell, and use part of your infused power to use it over and over again, and it never wears out. So that's why that's cool, is you can use a brew forever that way. And it just occurred to me that because I beat her in that way, and she gives you extra ingredients, that's the only way I've got Toe of Frog right now. Because admittedly you have to go through a way to create mutation rituals and get different animals, and sometimes you use them for components like the frogs you get a toe of frog from. So there is that. That's another thing I might want to do. I might want to see if I can prepare myself oops, I've swiped the wrong thing. To make myself ready for mutation rituals. Because that's something I haven't really done much of before. Let me see. I know it starts with int twigs. How do I get my... Aha, Mutating Sprig, Mutanus Extremis, the Int Twig, and some Netherwort. Do I have any Mutanus Extremis left? Mutanus? Mutanus? Hello, Mutanus. Nah, not looking like it. Wait, I have some Mutanus. I do have some. I'm trying to remember how much I need for this. Because it's been a long time since I've witched right. No, I'm not making that apple. It's not what I'm after. Especially when I have nobody to prank with it. This is a solo effort. So that would be kind of pointless. Oh, it's a one-on-one basis? Oh, that's easy. A little bit of brewing and I've got it. That's okay. I got myself a mission. See, a little bit more netherwort, because I'll need a couple of these. I can put back the spare, just in case, because I'm going to need, well, in fact, I want to separate that out, because I'll use some netherwort to make that in a cauldron. And then I'll use that and some netherwort to make the mutating sprig. Yeah, this is going to work out nice. If you use them in special rituals to mutate life forms and things that were at least previously organic into new forms, including some very unique mobs, as well as things that just aren't natural in the world that would otherwise be things you'd find in the real world, like toads and owls and things like that. Although, when it comes to creating a flying monkey, that's definitely something that you'd find out of the Wizard of Oz. Okay, so, let's see here. The cauldron is already ready. Excellent. So, I need to basically just... Okay, I'll throw that in first, do that, and bingo, it should be fine. I have plenty of power in all likelihood. So let's... Oh yeah, it's witching. It's witching. Give me that brew. Give me that ingredient. Brew it up for me. Yeah, that's what I wanted to go for. Brew it up for me. Excellent. Mutanus Extremis. I do need some of this periodically for certain purposes, so it's good to remind myself it's actually pretty cheap to make. And now... oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to bring the branch with me. The extra branch. Okay. Well, sometimes you remember and sometimes you don't. At least I have Baba Yaga's trophy. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. That's going to take a while for me to get over the fact that I actually pulled that off. Okay, now wait. Do I have to brew this up as well? I think I do. Yeah, netherwort, int twig, mutanus extremis. So I'll arrange these a little bit more that way. That should be right now. Netherwort, int twig, mutanus extremis. Okay, so I got those at least in order. I'll just need to refill my cauldron, which is of course easy. Just bucket some water and you're fine. So, It is, in fact, compatible with certain mechanisms that transport fluids, might I add, so you can partially automate it. But some steps will always require a witch in attendance, because they're things where you're specifying what you're doing, you're using up power, etc. So, there we go. I know, I can fly. But at the same time, there's something about being amongst my plants that's very comforting after various things have happened. So, yeah. Just nice third one, and then I'll be fine. Ready to go. And it'd probably be better if I just remember to fill this every single time rather than just when I'm about to do something. I know that's not what I had because I already had it set up, so it's not really an issue, but it's just something I need to keep in mind. Okay, another wart. Ant twig. Mutandis extremis. Oh yeah, here we go again. Do the brew! Do the brew! Give it to me. Yes, mutating sprig. Yeah, finally. I think the whole time I've witched before, I've never actually once really went through the mutation rituals. I either didn't need them for the time, or some other circumstance applied, so this is something that's going to be kind of nice and new for me to get into. And a feature that I don't think is going to be coming back, per se, in Bewitchment. I mean, they might do something like it, but I don't know. I think they'll have other ways of getting special creatures, and it won't involve using mutation rituals. And, while I'm at it, I should probably also refill my kettle. Because I might as well just do all the bucketing that I need to do. Beedly, beedly, beedly buck. Okay, now that is a reference very few people are ever get. Because that is from Buck Rogers in the 25th century. This is what happens when you have a retro TV station in your area. Oh, yeah. This brings up an interesting point. I have all those books. I'm pretty sure they're all the books. Do any of them describe mutation rituals? Because if that was the one point of lack of foresight on Imanev's part, that would be interesting. Okay. So that's Witch's Brews. That's Observations of an Immortal, which is about being a vampire, which I'm not really thinking of going that way. Maybe it's under Herbology because it's very ritualistic. In terms, well, it's very natural ingredient heavy. Okay. So, it partially does, but doesn't really. That's not really that useful. Tells you some of the details, but not everything. Like belladonna, you can obviously break grass for it. Ember moss, it says you need to mutate it from another plant using Mutandis, which is correct. Does it mention what? Yeah, this is the one you have to use with shears. This is the one you don't with shears, because between the two of them, one you do and one you don't. So we know that the Ember moss is the one you do with shears, so this is the one you don't have to. I just carried them around for both just in case, because I forgot which was which, so I just used shears on both. And they will spread naturally after a while. This one is another Mutandis plant. Mandrake is one that you can get from tall grass. Snowbell is one you can get from tall grass. Spanish moss is a Mutandis plant. Wild bramble. See, this is where we start getting interesting with the whole, it doesn't really say the whole thing. Because it says mutate this plant from cactus and Spanish moss. And this inner bramble says mutate this plant from sugarcane and Spanish moss. Void bramble is created and fueled with magic. No rituals will function near it. I know there's a way to make that. See, water artichoke, tall grass. Grasper says mutate this plant from tall grass and an empty chest. Critter snare, mutate this plant from alder saplings, a web, and a zombie. Blood poppy, mutate this plant from roses and a leech chest. Wispy cotton, that's you know what I went through to get that. Wolfsbane, tall grass again. Garlic, tall grass. Alder, Mutandis, Hawthorn, Mutandis, Rowan, Mutandis. The thing about them saying mutation in this book is that unfortunately it doesn't show you the diagram. There's kind of a three-dimensional space that you actually need to fill to get it right. Let me see if there's any other books that would have that. Let's see, it wouldn't be under collecting fumes or distilling. Circle magic, it totally is not. Conjuration and fetishes, I don't think it would. I didn't mean to hit that button, sorry. Conjuration and fetish. Blah, blah. Come on, lips. Let's get this together. No, I think this is only rituals that you do whenever you're... Yeah, this is only through the brazier and a special kind of binding ritual that you do using circle magic, and it's just giving you your partial guide to them. So this also is not as useful as I thought. Okay, I guess this is one of those times that you absolutely have to go to the website in between each round. So, yeah, because there's actually a three-dimensional like structure you need to do for each one. Like, for example, you'd take out of the ground, you'd fill like maybe certain spaces with water. You'd have like other things around the edges, or maybe caught in a cobweb or something. And it's more intricate than the book is saying, is what I'm saying. It's something that I will probably explain better whenever I'm waving around this particular wand and mutating things, because it's a very specialized wand. I mean, it's a sprig, but it is a wand. Well, let's make sure that you know that is technically a magic wand. Just like the Mystic Branch is a magic wand, so is the Mutating Sprig, but they have different subtypes of things that they do. Like, you get most of your quick magic that you use using symbology with your... You okay there? Okay. You are just, all the time. This poor guy. I'm not sure if he enjoys it or what, but he's always causing himself serious pain. But anyhow, the thing is that you get all your like symbology stuff through the Mystic Branch, but you get all your mutating rituals through the Mutating Sprig. So they're a bit different as to what all they do. And why is this suddenly quiet? It's operating. Is it operating? Did I accidentally... No, that's working. I have never seen them this quiet before. Or rather, I have not heard them this quiet before. This is weird. I don't think my audio broke. So, I go in and out. Yeah, it's working. My mechanism is still going on. And all the other mods involved with this mod ad, but you know what I mean. So, let's just take a peek here. Oh, holy moly. Dominican Amber. Ha ha. Okay. That's absurdly rare. Thank you for that. Was not expecting, but... So, I have 2 pieces of Dominican Amber, and yet I still only have 6 biofossils out of this. I have like 12 plant fossils. I have a lot of ancient fern spores. I need to get more of those planted around in those weird conditions where it likes to be exactly under a very short tree. But yeah, Dominican Amber is absurdly rare. I mean, it's a very, very, very rare result of filtering, and what you need to use it on is an insanely rare component in and of itself, the Scarab Gem, to make an Aquatic Scarab Gem. And what this does is something that it won't say on use very well, because, yeah, it's used in the process of taming the aquatic apex predators from fossils and archaeology. Darn lips. So that's extremely specialized use. The Scarab Gems themselves have more than a few uses, but I don't have any of those. So I have the Dominican Amber, but not the Scarab Gem. Fair enough, I have it in advance. So, yeah. Although I think the thing I'll be doing next is probably using the mutating rituals. So I'm going to have to do a little research between each time that I do those. Because again, it's like a 3D multi-block. It's not just, as the book says, and just have things in proximity. No, it's more complicated than that. So I'm going to have to look this up on the Witchery a wiki before I do any mutation rituals. But for now, at least I can say that, you know, yeah, this would be a good thing to hold as I do this off. Okay, well, yeah, that's right. Still morphed. There we go. Okay. So, you know, it might also be better if I had my new hat. Yeah, it's better. Okay, so this has been Glitch Reaper. I'll be logging off for now. Hope to hear from y'all later, and bye for now, everybody.